All over here at the Thornbury Surfacing Stadium with Chippenham manager Gary Horgan. Gary, lots to unpack in a 1-1 draw against Torquay tonight, but firstly, talk us through your initial thoughts, mate.
Yeah, again, it's probably one of just a copy and paste from sort of like last week, really. Disappointed that we haven't won the game. Didn't sort of first half we get undone by one long ball, don't pick up the seconds, and then we're 1-0 down. And after that, we've, like I said, not totally dominated the first half, but we've certainly been the better side in the first half and got the ball into really, really good areas. Missed a couple of really, really good chances. You know, one from 6 yards out where we don't hit the target, and it's probably, you know, you either hit the target or you square the ball for a tap in. So the decision making and execution was probably off on both. But we got the ball into both Ty and Faz in some really good areas, and we had some really good opportunities first half. And like I say, I come in 1-0 down. And then second half, we're more dominant in the second half, and then we just don't manage to get over the line, a little bit like Saturday. So we get back to 1-0 and we look like the team that are going to go on to win it. And then the sending off probably changes things a little bit, and I've said it before, that we showed a little bit of immaturity in our play. But look, overall, I'm pleased with how we've gone. We've gone sort of up against one of the sides that certainly, you know, even now and at the start of the season would have expected to have been in the playoffs, no doubt. So yeah, look, pleased from that aspect. But again, I come off tinged with disappointment with like I said, the fact that I think really we should be talking about us having 6 points from Saturday and today going into Saturday's game.
Yeah, it's funny you should mention, you know, the copy and paste from the weekend's game. A lot of people making the comment that actually, you know, it was a very similar performance in terms of dominating in large parts, getting yourself in. The goal did come. It came in the end through Matt McClory. It was Johnny on the spot with a good ball that come across, and from then on, it was a fairly frenetic end to the game.
Yeah, it was way too frenetic for me, and then like I say, I think that's at times the immaturity that we showed. I think we lost a bit of control, and we were desperate to find that one single killer ball, and we didn't need to. We didn't circulate the ball wide enough, and like I said, even at times before we got back into it, it was a good piece of play from Ty. We got Ty into the right area, and this time he manages to stand up across. Faz attacks it at the back post, keeps it live, and then like I say, eventually it comes back and we get a ball into the box, and Matty does what Matty does. So that was pleasing. But yeah, look, similar to that for us. Like I said, we then should really go on and win the game.
Yeah, I suppose disappointing coming off in the last 2 games, picking up points, but they are 2 points against 2 sides that, as we played them, were sat in the playoffs. Bit of a different game this Saturday, Gaz. We play one of the guys that are down the bottom end of the table. They were on the end of a 4-1 defeat tonight. You come in with 2 points from 2 games against 2 teams in the playoffs. Give us a little thought ahead of Havant and Waterlooville at the weekend.
It'll be a tough game. They'll I think play with some level of freedom, because like I said, they've got nothing to lose really. The pressures are the same but different at either end of the table. So pressure on sort of Torquay to come here tonight, and you know it'll be similar for Havant for them on Saturday for different reasons. But yeah, look, it'll be a tough game. I know they've had some ins and outs. Certainly some outs in the last couple of weeks or in the last week, so I'm sure they might have some ins before Saturday's game as well. So, but yeah, look, we'll expect a tough game. They've got themselves into a position where they sort of might look like they may get themselves out of it. But again, look, everybody's like I say, not necessarily running out of games, but we have to we have to go into Saturday's game and prepare right on Thursday for it.
One last quick one before we let you go, Gary. Obviously Saturday is going to be a very big game against Havant. It's going to be another one that you guys are going to be going in expecting to get something from. Injury to Holloway tonight, injury to Ellison, Haynes not named on the bench through injury. Centre backs are looking a bit sparse at the moment. Can we get a little update on how those guys are looking? Are they going to be fit for the weekend, or are we going to have to pull a miracle up?
Saturday, so Dan had a tight quad this evening. He was struggling to strike through and pass the ball. So we took him off as a precaution, but 2, I think he probably needed to come off anyway. So we've got ample cover with Nat there, but then obviously Aaron similarly as an issue. So we need to manage those over the next couple of days. Likely, in all likelihood, I'd like to hope that Luke might be back for the weekend, but we're waiting for the results of a scan on Luke. So we don't know really until we get those back how long term or short term he'll be. So we may need to do something before the weekend. That's a fact. But again, that we'll sort of dress that up over the next couple of days to see where we are with those 2. And like I say, we'll come up with something for Saturday.
Well, Gary, lots to do over the next couple of days and lots to unpack for this evening. So I'll let you get on, my friend. But congratulations on the point today, and we'll see you on Saturday against Havant.
Thank you.
What a mate.